Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Buccos played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Dan Wiggins, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a two-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he sends it on the ground to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Up next, Trevor Story. First pitch on the way.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Stepping in at the plate, Todd Helton. And he popped him up. Wiggins trying to get there. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 2 and the Pirates nothing. John Gray gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average for him coming in at .322. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. And he fouls this one off. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
And now Christian Murray. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes in at .262 on the year. 21 homers and 42 runs batted in. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney. That ball is absolutely crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
On the run is Tapia. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 1 inning in the books here. Bucks out in front, 3-2. Now at the plate is Jason Kendall, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Down the right field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brian Hayes digging in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Kendall leads off second with nobody out. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. Ready on 0-2.
Nope. Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Clemente has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And that misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A little bouncer. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in will be Larry Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 392 of his career as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Now back, the center fielder, Raimel.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead it 4-3. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Berman. First pitch of the AB now. That ball is absolutely crushed. Shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Fouled away. Lined up, and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, pitching poorly once, like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again, too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
So now here is Bart Wiggins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Angel Vargas. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Brummett, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The 0-2 once more. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Set, and the 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Try it one more time for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Pulled toward right center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in once again is Christian Murray. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fouled away. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now here is Charlie Blackmon, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit is Trevor Story. He bounced out last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. And that's the second out. Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. So now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Count is even, a ball and a strike to Luis Gonzalez.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Him out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, and the deficit holds at 5-4.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Terry Mooney is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Randy Wiggins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. He's running. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 5, Ryan Brummett.
Digging in next, Ryan Brummett off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. To short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Tyler Wiggins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. He was a smidge late.
Tapia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So next to hit is Bart Wiggins. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now at the plate, Todd Helton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as we are all tied at 5. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Number 52, Ryan Brummett.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Clemente has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one, lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Hard hit ball to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Ryan McMahon. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will bang up against the wall.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate now, Larry Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Brummett. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Angel Vargas. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit out toward second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Roberto Clemente. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Christian Murray stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now a pitch on the way. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan Plesac, somebody, please stop the bleeding. His pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, where you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
Mike Christian will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
Now it'll be Luis Gonzalez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will be fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Rockies 6 and the Pirates 5. Hernandez, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Leading off the inning, it'll be Harry Mooney as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Randy Wiggins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 5.
So next to bat will be Brian Brummett, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. That ball is absolutely crushed. Left fielder looking up. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Tyler Wiggins is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as Gonzalez will track this one down in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Bart Wiggins, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set the 0-1.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 5 here this afternoon. And we're all even now at 6-6. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Todd Helton. The pitch. swing, and he pops him up. Wiggins into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
To the plate now, Jason Kendall, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Hey, I like to be aggressive on the base pass, put pressure on the defense, but you better be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to slide safely into third. He wasn't out by very much, but I don't care. You can't be giving up outs at third base.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. This game remains tied at 6.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
Robert Stevenson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to bat, Christian Brummett struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. He has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's down.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Up next for the Buccos, Angel Vargas, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the 1-0. And this one zips right past Kendall, and that'll be a wild pitch. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Murray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Just missing here, 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Weird still tied 6-6. Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brummett comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry Walker.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Larry Walker. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit on the ground to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you've said it, Nero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. One pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Fouled away. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now another 1-2. Grounded to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Michael Givens will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. And now in the box, Terry Mooney comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And this is popped up near second base. McMahon waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ryan Brummett stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering on its way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 1, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count now, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Larry Nolan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 58, Larry Nolan.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon blasted a solo homer last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Another 0-2 coming. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think? Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in the game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
So now into the box is Todd Helton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. 4-1. The Pirates are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rockies 7 and the Pirates 6. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now, Bart Wiggins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Swing and a line drive. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now, Angel Vargas, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Pirates leave one. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Now into the box, Jason Kendall. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Next, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. Popped into foul ground his last time up. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Scott Oberg is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Christian Murray. First pitch on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Randy Wiggins will be next. The 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
So the next to bat will be Randy Wiggins. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's a fastball that crowds in the bid, and it's 1-1. Mooney leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Tapia. He can kiss it goodbye. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Pittsburgh rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Larry Nolan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Rockies, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-7. They now have 6 straight victories. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in first place in the NL Central, and the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Washington Nationals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-3. As of right now, the Nationals sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, while the Brewers are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they grab the win against the visiting Reds 10-0. Entering the day's action, the Cubs sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Reds are 3rd in the division. Paul DeJong had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cardinals downed Arizona 7-2. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. The New York Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took down the visiting Braves 7-3. As of today, the Mets sit atop the NL East, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. The Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 2-0. At the start of the day, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, while the Giants are 4th in the division. Rhys Hoskins launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 12-7. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. Heading into the day, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East, while the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The Boston Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 11-10. In the standings, the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East, and the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they dismantled the White Sox 11-4. As of right now, the White Sox are atop the AL Central, and the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Blue Jays sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-1. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, and the Yankees are leading the AL East. The Royals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-1. As of today, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 4th in the division. The Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 5-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Heading into the day, the Astros are in first place in the AL West, and the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. Entering the day's action, the A's are in last place in the AL West, and the Angels are third in the division. Chris Davis collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 10-2. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in second place in the AL West, while the Rangers are fourth in the division. So that'll do it for today on Inside the Show. Enjoy your Memorial Day holiday, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.